So the fun started once I got off of the plane in Tulsa, and my friend Sadie picked me up and brought me to the shoot house. This place was absolutely gorgeous. It was on a goat farm, and the house was sort of industrial looking, but also really cozy. Everyone started trickling in around 6 or 7. We nibbled on some pizza and decided to get right back to it. And I saw my friend Jay Black, and he introduced me to his friend Kyle Starr. He was really cool. I asked him if they wanted to go and make a quick threesome video while everyone was still doing their paperwork, and they said yes. So we went over our do's and don'ts, and come to find out they both like a lot of the same things that I like. So on our very first scene, we did double vag penetration, choking, slapping, licking buttholes, all the good stuff. I took a break and had a beer, and then Chocolate Beast and I had been planning on doing a shoot, like a boy-girl shoot, one-on-one for a little over a year now, and we just haven't gotten to it yet. So we didn't get to do it in Sedona the last time I saw him, so we went ahead and had a very fun romp in my bedroom. We had our friend film it. Actually, Jay Black filmed it. So we had like a couple of angles. So whenever y'all get to see the video, we should be putting it all together so that you get to see all the perspectives. The rest of the night we spent just mingling and meeting new people and hanging out with our friends. We all went to bed around midnight and tried to get some rest. Of course, everybody's excited and having fun, so we slept a little bit. The next morning, we woke up and had breakfast. All of the girls rallied up and we filmed an all-girl orgy. It was super hot, and I loved it because it was like bonding time before we split off and started fucking all the guys. I spent a lot of time outside doing social media content. The next day, it was beautiful outside. It was like maybe 85, 90 degrees. So it was perfect. And I did it like all around the pool. So I was doing like making reels and TikToks and collaborating with friends. Anytime I was walking through the house, if I saw someone sitting down, like maybe they didn't have anything to do or they were waiting, I asked if they wanted to film. So there are a couple of like short, sweet videos as well as some longer ones. My next scene was with Mega Drive. I saw him hanging out on the sofa and asked him if he had any free time to shoot, and he said yes. So he said he had some time right now. So I grabbed my tripod and asked someone to film us on the couch right there in the living room with everyone walking around. I really like to do that. It's like exhibition time. Samaj helped me with some social media work. He was filming some stuff for me, like me coming out of the pool, tossing my hair back and stuff. So once we were done with that, we could go and film. He has some time after that. So he wanted to do a massage scene, and not only did I get a massage, but I got dicked down really well too. It was a lot of fun. And I loved the room that we were in. It was very sunny. It was like a big glass room. It was beautiful. Later on in the day, we did some more social media content. It was also my friend Zach's birthday, so me and a couple of the girls gave him a VR blowjob video, or a VR blowjob, and that's also going to be a video. And we sang him happy birthday. I think everyone was done filming around like 10 or 11 that night, and we all went and hung out on the back patio by the pool and just had a blast laughing and telling stories. We went to bed that night, got some rest, and woke up and had breakfast and asked Kyle and Jay if they wanted to do a strip poker scene upstairs. So that's going to be super cute too. It was hot up there. I guess the air wasn't on or something, so we were like sweating and all that, but it was fun. They were sucking on my toes and bending me over the chairs. So yeah, we'll really like that one. And then my next scene was with Larry Sugar. I had gotten a little sore at this point and asked him to go very slow, sensual, and shallow, and he did. He did exactly that. He did very well. Some guys just don't know how to follow directions sometimes, and they get in the heat of the moment, and they're just pounding, but he did really well. He made me really wet and stretched me out, so I wasn't feeling as sore as I was. So we wanted to get some outdoor content activity, so a few of us went outside to go on the balcony and do like blowjob and just bend over the railing. that was short video for me because as soon as Jigga entered me, he's like really, really big. So I was definitely sore, and I just had to like walk out on that one. And then I saw a guy that I hadn't fucked yet coming down the stairs from the balcony, and so I asked if he was busy, and he was not. So I told him I would just do like a quick blowjob video with him, no penetration. So I wish I got to spend a little more time on it, but the next time that we see each other, we'll make a real film. I kind of relaxed from there because I knew I needed to give my pussy a rest. I put my glass dildo in the fridge to cool it off and stuck it up inside of me as soon as I could. Because I was really, really sore. We all had dinner a little while after that, and then it was time to get ready for the orgies. Now, I knew I wasn't going to be able to participate in the orgies, so I just set myself up to be a fluffer. And I think about, I did like 7 or 8 films for that. And it was really funny. Watching the orgy happen, like everyone was in their toga costumes or their superhero costumes. It was funny. I guess I've never just sat back and watched an orgy happen. They all looked very hot and sexy and funny, and everyone was messing around and picking on each other, and it was just a fun time. Once the orgies were done, we spent a little bit of time in the hot tub, but it started raining, so we all went inside and just hung out until bedtime. And then once we woke up the next morning, it was time to go and head to the airport. And that was about it. I can't wait for the next Tulsa event. This was probably the best content party I've ever been to. And it's all thanks to Sadie Andrews and her husband, Zach. So I can't wait for all of y'all to see the videos. Bye. Mwah.